Brandon Nakashima has been building toward this moment for years, but most casual tennis fans still wouldn't recognize his name in a lineup. That changed when he walked onto the grass and dismantled one of the most dominant players the surface has seen in recent memory, producing a performance so clean and controlled it felt less like an upset and more like an inevitability he'd been quietly preparing for while no one was paying attention. Nakashima doesn't play with the theatrical flair that generates highlight packages or social media clips. He plays with precision, disguise, and an almost eerie composure that tends to unravel opponents who are used to feeding off their rivals' nerves, because with Nakashima, there are no nerves to feed off. What is when actually reveals is something larger happening across men's tennis right now, a generational transfer of power that isn't arriving in one dramatic moment but in dozens of smaller ones, match by match, tournament by tournament. A wave of players in their early to mid-20s have been putting in the work away from the cameras, sharpening their games on every surface, learning how to close out sets against elite competition, and the results are starting to stack up in ways that can no longer be dismissed as flukes. Nakashima is one of the clearest examples of this shift, a player who has refined every part of his game without reinventing himself, and who now looks entirely capable of going deep at the sport's biggest events, not as a surprise, but as a legitimate contender.